I have addressed what I consider to be the most important days for this Lionsgate Portal 2024. If you do have any questions, please do feel free to ask me, either in the comments below or through private message. Lionsgate 2024. According to 12-sign tropical astrology, the Sun is said to be in Leo during the Lionsgate 88 portal. However, astronomically, the Sun is actually in the sign of Cancer and doesn't transit into Leo until August 10th. Between August 8 and August 12th, at the pinnacle of the Lionsgate portal, the Sun spends equal time, 212 days, in both Cancer and Leo. It's noted that the gateway is believed to open around July 23rd, or on the full or new moon close to this date. Personally, I feel that the transitional area between the constellations is more significant since it represents the void, the 0-degree mark, which holds great depth and potential for transformation as the Sun shifts from one constellation's energy to another. In this case, the transition from Cancer to Leo is pertinent, as both are associated with the Sun and Moon, the most dominant celestial bodies influencing Earth. The Sun is the leading force astronomically, while the Moon controls the ebb and flow of our waters. Together, they define night and day and are crucial to our seasons and life itself. This transition makes sense because Cancer's ruling planet is the Moon, symbolizing feminine energy, the subconscious, and spiritual values. Conversely, Leo's ruling planet, the Sun, represents masculine energy, the conscious mind, and sense of self. Leo is associated with the heart chakra and the solar plexus, whereas the Moon is linked to the third eye chakra and sacral chakra. Additionally, Cancer is unique among star signs as it has multiple symbols: the crab, turtle, and scarab. The most important aspect of the Lionsgate portal is the alignment of Earth, Sirius, and Orion, representing spiritual healing and transformation in modern terms. In ancient Egypt, this alignment was crucial for humanity's survival and well-being. In my Lionsgate portal readings, I focus on the 8.8 date because in numerology, 88 represents the white lion, symbolic of the divine messenger and bringer of light. It serves as a trigger for aligning our soul with our higher self. The actual integration of this alignment occurs when the Sun reaches the fixed star Regulus on August 22nd at 11 degrees in Leo. Regulus is considered the heart chakra of Leo. I also focus on the August 8 because this is when the Sun transitions from the sign of Cancer into Leo, and then August 22, when the Sun reaches Regulus. August 8, 8.8, 12 Assen GMT London. On this day, the Sun will be at 18 degrees in Cancer, while the Moon, Cancer's ruling planet, will be at 6 degrees in Virgo. The Sun in Cancer embodies a profound sense of wisdom and spiritual values, bordering on intuition and psychic ability. However, this wisdom often remains untapped until issues related to vulnerability and a sense of well-being are resolved. This is particularly relevant as the Sun will be in a square aspect to Pallas, the goddess of wisdom and strategy, and the Moon will be in conjunction with Juno, the goddess of commitment and loyalty, regardless of the truth. Furthermore, the Moon and Juno will be in opposition to Neptune, the higher octave of the Moon, representing spiritual consciousness, dreams, and creative projection. Neptune rules the sign of Pisces. Overall, these challenging aspects encourage us to embrace our authenticity and self-expression. There is a subtle interplay of the unconscious mind, which absorbs environmental conditioning and influences our sense of well-being and mental clarity. This is especially pertinent during times of high emotions and conflicting narratives. With the Moon conjunct Juno and both opposing Neptune, there is a risk of being vulnerable to manipulative forces due to a lack of clarity and self-confidence. These dynamics can create challenges in various relationships, social, political, or intimate, where boundaries may be pushed or disrespected. It is crucial to stand strong in our self-power and uphold our morals and principles, irrespective of past beliefs or loyalties. Being authentic and realistic is essential, Yet maintaining diplomacy and tact when dealing with opposing views is equally important. Positively, the Sun is in sextile to Mars and Jupiter, providing abundant energy and the courage needed to advocate for justice in spiritual values and creative pursuits. For those confident and empowered, this period offers significant potential for successful outcomes. They can also support those unable to tap into these positive energies, as the effects depend on individual charts and the influence of transiting planets. Additionally, the Sun will be enshrined to Chiron, the wounded healer, indicating substantial growth and healing concerning our sense of self and vitality. This aspect allows us to access our inner wisdom, supporting the Sun in Cancer's attributes. Therefore, regardless of the challenges we face during this time, the potential for growth and healing is immense. August 10th, 2024, the Sun enters Leo at 0 degrees, 13:55 GMT London. As the Sun enters Leo, it will come into conjunction with Vesta, the goddess of the sacred fire, imbuing us with a deep sense of purpose and dedication. However, the Sun will still be in a square aspect to Pallas, alongside Vesta, suggesting that our sense of purpose should be rooted in truth and diplomacy. Pallas will also be in a quincunx aspect to Chiron, potentially surfacing old unhealed wounds, which can counteract courage and self-faith. Despite this, the Sun's sextile to Mars and Jupiter will still be in effect, providing some positive energy. For those not benefiting from these positive aspects, the Leo Sun's urge for courage and masculine energy might clash with Pallas's quincunx to Chiron, inhibiting inner self-power and creating instability in expressing truth in a controlled manner. The Sun will also be in a quincunx aspect to Saturn, currently retrograding through Aquarius. This aspect can create an overwhelming sense of responsibility, leading to either taking on too much or too little depending on energy levels. It's a stressful aspect based on perception rather than facts. Saturn can sometimes overburden itself with too much responsibility, mentally or physically. It's crucial to concentrate on our own needs and not push ourselves too far out of our comfort zones if we're not ready. If inner healing is needed, that's where the focus should be, rather than succumbing to environmental expectations or ego-driven urges. Saturn, the planet of time and responsibility, combined with the Sun's sextile to Mars and Jupiter, can push us to do more than is possible for our current situations. This period is for spiritual growth and healing, making peace with ourselves, and connecting with our divine wisdom, not proving ourselves to others or even to ourselves. On this day, we also have a grand aspect known as the Yod, or the Finger of Fate, formed by Pluto retrograde in sextile to the North Node, with both forming a quincunx aspect to Mercury retrograde. Pluto's sextile to the North Node and trine to the South Node creates a transformative influence on social trends, customs, events, and institutions. There is a penetrating awareness of motivating forces behind social institutions and cultural attitudes, which can be favourable for politicians. However, this aspect also brings an ability to manipulate the hopes and fears of societies. The negative connotation of this aspect is enhanced by its quincunx to Mercury retrograding in Leo, a challenging position for Mercury retrograde. Ego and dominance are more prominent, deterring support for his projections. Pluto's quincunx emits a dark, manipulative energy, especially in media attention covering economics, politics, psychology, law, and philosophy. This aspect can lead to narrow-mindedness and arrogance. The North Node's quincunx to Mercury makes it societal, and the Yod aspect can trigger responses thwarted by those recognizing the underlying agenda. Mental health may be significantly affected, leading to unbalance within societies or institutions. Additionally, the North Node's quincunx aspect to Venus may highlight themes around economics or political social relationships. Confidence and self-power are essential to navigate through times of extremism and to help guide those most affected by these triggering and destructive energies. We must stay aligned with our divine wisdom and think before we act. August 22nd, 2024. The Sun comes into conjunction with Regulus at 19:55 GMT, 11 degrees in Leo. As the Sun comes into conjunction with Regulus, it will be at the brunt of another Yod aspect, with Neptune in sextile to Pluto, and both in quincunx to the Sun, and the fixed star Regulus. The Neptune-Pluto sextile is a powerful generational aspect based on world karma and mass destiny, suggesting that humanity will reap what it has sown on a global level. The quincunx aspects to both the Sun and Regulus create identity issues, especially since the Sun represents our authentic self, and Regulus is the heart chakra of Leo, ruled by the Sun. This alignment can cause an imbalance in our sense of self, leading to either a victim mentality or inflated egos. Health issues potentially related to epidemics may also arise. To mitigate these effects, it's crucial to focus on diet, exercise, meditation, and daily positive affirmations leading up to enduring the Lionsgate portal, ensuring peak health as this Yod depletes our energies and well-being. Additionally, be mindful of dark thoughts, as certain narratives might seem doom-laden, leading to manipulation and obsessive behaviour that dampens our spirits. It's possible that new information could emerge, provoking strong reactions from those affected. Despite the day being about the integration of the soul with the higher self, significant interference might distract us from achieving the highest potential of this Lionsgate portal. This period has been particularly stressful since 2019. Nevertheless, it's vital to work on self-faith and unconditional love, while staying empowered in our self-truth. On this day, there is also a T-square with Uranus in opposition to Pallas, both in square to the Sun and Regulus. This means the Sun and Regulus are under pressure from two major grand aspects. The T-square warns of unwise actions, nervous tension, and erratic behaviour due to perceived injustices, whether they are warranted or not. Staying grounded in truth and self-power is essential, and supporting those most negatively affected by the outcomes during this time is crucial. I have addressed what I consider to be the most important days for this Lionsgate Portal 2024. If you do have any questions, please do feel free to ask me, either in the comments below or through private message.